Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Rick Moore. Today I'm going to be showing you around the project that I built for phase 2 of the software engineering program at Flatiron School. This app I built using Sinatra and Ruby and a SQL database with Active Record, and it's called Quizit. It's an application that allows users to build fully functional quizzes and then share those quizzes with other users. So let's dive right in. It starts off with a splash page here, and we can sign up a new user. How about Derek? Okay, great. And it asks us to sign in. We can either use a username or an email to sign in. Okay, great. So this initial page is the user home page or the My Quizzes page. And from here, we can see all of the quizzes that we have created. We can see all of the quizzes that have been shared to this email. So right now we can either create a new quiz, we can take a look at our quiz history, we can see all the public quizzes, or look at our account settings. So right now nothing has happened with this account since we just created it, but I would be able to share a quiz with this account. So how about I log into an account that I know has some quizzes on it already. Bob has a couple of quizzes, a food quiz and a music quiz. So we can click on one of these, and through the edit quiz and edit user access, I'm able to see all of the users that I've granted access to be able to take this quiz. So we just added Derek at email. Let's go ahead and add that user. We can see that that user's been added. And we'll go back over to Derek. And now we see music quiz has been shared to us by Bob. So if I received this, I come into my account and I see that this has been shared. I don't have administrative access because I wasn't granted administrative access, but I can take the quiz. And that loads from the database the questions for this quiz. Which of these is a string instrument? Let's say the tuba, why not? It also has the ability to create questions that have multiple correct answers. So in this which key has 3 sharps, there are 2 correct answers, and these are checkboxes. So it is F sharp minor and A major. But say I made a mistake and I also said G major, for example. We'll test it to see if we get one wrong. And then the drums are part of which family? Percussion. Click on Submit Answers, and it brings us our score. Which of these is a string instrument? Tells us the correct answers that were available. I selected a wrong answer intentionally. On this one, which key has 3 sharps, I got one of the answers right, but one of the answers wrong. So I got 1 point for the correct answer, but I didn't lose any points for the incorrect answer. And then I got the third question correct. If I return home, I can see my quiz history. It tells me that I took a music quiz. And from here, I can create a new quiz. And this gives me the ability to create and then share a quiz with somebody else with my own questions. So I'm just going to fill this out quickly. All right, so I filled out the quiz details. I gave it a name and a description. I selected a category for it from this drop-down menu. And I am going to go ahead and make this public. From here, I can add my questions. We start with one default question. If I want to add an answer, I just click Add an Answer. I'll add 2 answers for this one. And once I have my answers, I select which one I want to be correct. I can limit the number of answers that actually get displayed using this option. I can add a second question. All right, so for this question, I selected many correct answers. The question is, which of these are Ninja Turtles? And I have my 4 correct answers. And the answers after that are incorrect. If I wanted to remove any of these, I could, just by clicking. And what this will do is display all of these, and you have to get all 4 of the answers, of the correct answers selected to get it correct. So I think that's enough. We'll complete this quiz. And we see that that's been created. If we look back at our My Quizzes, we now see that a really great quiz has been created. If I wanted to edit that quiz, I can go through and edit the questions. I can also add comments. And adjust anything with the quiz that I need to. And I can update the quiz. And I could take the quiz. So what is the best bear? And which of these are Ninja Turtles? We'll submit these answers. We got 100%. And that comment that I put in did come through. So that's a comment that you can use if to give feedback for a correct answer or an incorrect answer. We also have all of the public quizzes that people have selected as public. I did make that one public, so that should show up here. Yeah. And on our quiz history, we see now that we took a really great quiz, and that will persist. So that's about it. It's a very fun tool. It is also up on Heroku. I'll go ahead and post the link to the Heroku app down in the description, as well as my repo if you want to go in and take a look yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.